Welcome, welcome. It's a beautiful Pax Day in the neighborhood today. I always feel like I need my red cardigan sweater when I say that. So, I want to discuss something here right off the bat, and that's whether or not I think Pax Day is worth it. And what I mean by that is, do I feel like I have gotten the value out of the game for the cost of it? And the answer is yes. So let's see, how many hours do I have in? I'm at 108 hours right now. The version that I have is the master version, and it is $59. And is it $59 or is it more than that? Shit, all of a sudden I don't remember. Oh yeah, it's $89. I guess I was getting a little confused because it does happen to be on sale right now as well, and it's $54. And so anyway, I value my games at $1 an hour. Like, if I paid $90 for this game, will I get 90 hours worth of entertainment and fun out of it? If the answer is yes, then it means that, it's like I got, I'm getting my money's worth. Currently, I'm at 108 hours and still enjoying it a lot. So, and then this game is going to be subscription based. You won't be required to have a subscription, but to own land and build something like this property that I'm sitting at right now, that is part of the subscription. And so what is the subscription price going to be? I don't know. But I apply the same formula to it, that let's just say it's going to be somewhere in the $10 to $20 a month range. It's kind of what most games are these days, most MMOs. So if it's at the high end and it's $20 a month, then do I get 20 hours of play out of it monthly? As long as I am, I didn't tell him to sit up. Sit back down. As long as I get, 20 hours a month out of it, then it's worth it. If I find that, after a couple years I'm playing like 5 hours a month, well then, that's a whole different story now, isn't it? So, anyway, I'm having a good time with it. And right now, the biggest strengths of this game are the crafting. This is all player made. And put together. And so, this is different buildings out here, different styles. One of the things about this, oh my God, Garth Vader says, Steam claims I played 499.8 hours, 500 hours, and I'm still having fun. Yes, the game can improve further. See, now, that I rest my case. 500 hours, oh my. Yeah, so the game's strength is definitely in the building and adventuring and character development. It does need some more things. It's in early access. There'll be, when it launches, it'll wipe. There'll be a full wipe. Everybody's character's gone, all your material's gone, everything gone. And everybody starts fresh, starts new. And so when that happens, I'll be playing even more. And you know, there's all different. I mean, look at this. This is a rustic house. This is kind of what you can build with the basic skills and everything. And they got a nice little workshop here. Again, player made. And then this place over here, this is using some construction of some of the lower end stuff and some of the medium level stuff. And wow, look at that fireplace. That's kind of cool. I've not seen one of those before. And you know, so they built a little place here, and they have a nice view. You know, they don't have stuff in here really. Like, oh, is it a 2-room fireplace, 2-floor fireplace, or is that just, that's interesting. All right. So, you should see our place now, because our place is huge, and I'm a ways away from it because I bought some of these worn out lockets from another player, and so now I need to carry them home. But, you know, so what suggestions do I have for them? It's, I think that we need some sort of questing. I don't know if that's in the plans or not, but I feel like some sort of questing and stuff. This is 100% sandbox, but even in a sandbox, you need stuff to do solo or in a group that is kind of a storytelling, adventure-based thing, and not all the way like WoW. WoW is very theme park and, you know, streamlined, but more like Eve, where you can go and, you know, do these other missions and stuff like that, and the rewards for it are not necessarily monetary. They could be alignment with different groups or whatnot, NPCs. I mean, there are a lot of NPCs in here. They all seem to be bad guys. And so I think that it needs some sort of system like that. It has the bare bones for a really good economy, player economy. It has sell orders, and you know, there's, oh, I don't have any money. Oh, I like how it shows up in red. I spent every single gold coin I had for these lockets yesterday. And so people have made different things here. Some of them are worth something, some of them are not. These beehive pieces, you can get those all over the place. An attuned bronze hand spear for one gold, 1 coin. That's not bad. So you can click on these. I have some stuff for sale here. And I mean, unless I sold it all, which I didn't sell it all last night because I'd have money. So, wow, people have really loaded stuff up since yesterday. Oh, sewing needles. Interesting. So, there's... Oh, no, interesting. Oh, next. There's a next. I haven't seen a next button before. Wow. How come there's so much more stuff here today than there was yesterday? Like, what did I miss? Or is this distance based? Maybe there's some distance based to it. So let's get up into the stuff that is higher cost. And like here, iron broadswords for 7, iron hand spears, iron chopping axe for 7. I sell them for 9. And so I've got some for sale. I think.
I'm an
yeah,
equal opportunity
here they are.
ass kicker.
Here's one of them.
Streven just subscribed. Howdy y'all.
Howdy y'all. All right. Thank you, Yesterben. What zone am I in? Light all?
Dragons have balls of steel.
Telefontes, thank you for the sub. So, and I've got a bunch of axes here for sale. So, they need buy orders though. So, let's see here. Thank you again, Yesterben. 45 months as a sub. Oh, I don't know what that equals. Let me look. All right. So, let's see here. 1,350 gold to everybody here in your honor. So thank you for that. And then oh wait, that was Telefontes. Yes, so I'm getting them out of order here. Yesterben was 75 months. So 75 months, 4,500 gold. Another 4,500 gold to everybody here. All right. Thank you to both of you. Much appreciated. And I will see if I can do up some dolly images for you guys today. No promises on the quality. They could turn out spectacular or like shit. So, all right. So let's continue on here. And there's some places in the works. So I think I'm gonna head toward home, and if I run into anything, oh, you know what? There is a little camp over here. I want to take it on, and let's see here, because I want more of those lockets, and you get them from the little camps over here. It's dark in the forest. Oh, made it here. Didn't even realize it. Oops, I missed him. Right. Let me turn on comms. Lisa's playing today too, or Boca. Hey there. All right. So, let me work on these other guys from the camp here. Oh, I got two of them. Okay. Oh man, he's hitting me pretty hard. I do need to improve my weapon today. I think I can get another level on it. Not skill level, because there is skill levels too. I'm talking about making a better one, and I think I could probably do that today. So, in fact, that's my goal: adventuring and stuff. Brendan, is this game made by old Eve devs? Yes, it is. And so there is a very Eve mentality in this game, which I really dig. Things like, you'll recognize this if you play Eve. This is your backpack. The amount of stuff you can fit in it depends on how many slots you have in it, which everybody has the same. There's no way to get it bigger. Not that I've found. And the and it doesn't matter how much the stuff weighs. It matters how much space you have. Does you recognize that? So anyway, it's one of those kinds of concepts. The skill training is not the same. Skill training is very use-based. But There is there's just a lot of little things in here that are of the CCP way of thinking, or maybe it's just Icelandic thinking. It could be. So the CEO is he was C-suite in CCP, and I don't remember what position he had. Was it marketing or was it finance? I don't remember. But anyway, he is CEO of the game here, and they have a bunch of devs that are from Eve, or formerly worked on Eve. I don't think they poached anybody. And then they have people from WoW and some other games, and in fact, like they have some real high level talent. Like the community director was director of community for Blizzard, and she is the director for this. And had a meeting with her. She's very knowledgeable, and she appears to be like the perfect fit, you know. So, you know, I'm impressed with them. I'm enjoying the game. I'm going to be around for a while. We hope to do for this game what we've done with Eve. Don't worry, not giving up Eve, but adding this and having a good time, you know? So, and this is very group-based. You can do a lot solo, but you progress a lot faster in a group, working together. So... there we go. Nice combo. Took him out and picked up 3 more worn out lockets. Sweet. Those lockets, I need those for making tempered items. Imagine living next to this camp, and you could just come over here every time you see new guys. You just come over here and start shooting. Right? Here. Can I catch your attention? Just your attention? I try and pick them off one at a time. If I accidentally get like 3 of them on me, I could be in big trouble. Oh, and you don't, where do I live in Pax Dei? Dougie Dog?
Just followed.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Exclamation point clan. I'm in Lida. Apollo cares. Lida. So let's see here. All right. All right, yeah, I needed to take her out because she'll heal him and herself. And then things get ugly. So there's another thing about this that's very different from traditional MMOs like this, and that is that the stats you have, like if I die, all my clothes are gone and everything, unless I go find my body. And I'll have the same amount of health as everybody else in the game. I'll have the same amount of, you know, my special ability stuff and same amount of stamina. My stamina, health, and I don't know, it's almost like a mana bar, but it's not. It's like an energy bar. Are based on your gear that you're wearing and the food that you're eating. So you are what you wear and you are what you eat. And So it's a very level playing field, and it's up to player skill and fit, which is very much an Eve way of looking at things. So I, of course, approve, because I understand the Eve way of thinking and how it benefits, benefits many different aspects of the game. So that's a stun and drag him back, and then, yep, down the spinal cord. Oh, I have accidentally muted Discord. So sorry, Lisa, if you were saying anything. I just now realized it was muted. All right, there's another little camp area up here. Yeah, the game looks good so far. So it's in early access. If you're watching live, it's on sale right now. And there's 3 pack levels. And the, of course, I went for the highest one. But whatever fits your budget. There's no subscription until launch, and then even after launch, it's not required that you subscribe. But one of the tenant things is to own land, like these player houses that people have been building down here. Is that you have some sort of subscription. I do not know any details about the subscription. Other than that, I have no idea if it's going to be, something crazy like, $5 a month for 1 plot of land and something like $20 a month for 4 plots, or if it's going to be, $20 and up, or if it's going to be, I just have no idea. I am advocating for a player economy in here that will allow us to Plex accounts so that you can play for free and still have the paid status. And so I've talked with them about that. There's nothing, I can't say that that's going to happen at all, but I'll keep advocating for that, because I know that there's a lot of you who have more time than money and you can afford to buy the game, but then when it comes to the monthly, you look at it a little bit more carefully. And so if I can figure out how you can play for free, I'm going to teach you how to do that. And we just need a few tools in game to make that happen. And then those who have more money and want, say, more gold coin or whatever it is to fuel their gameplay, then it's an exchange in game that happens. And so it benefits the game development because you have more subscribed players. You have players who are subsidizing other players in essence. And those other players who are subsidized, they're actually playing a lot more. They're more cannon fodder in the game. They're more content in the game, and they just have more time. And it's just a really good relationship overall with the whole community. And you don't even have to be friends to make it work. So, yeah. Whoop. All right, let me kill this guy. Uh-oh, I missed him. Ah!
You can hear me okay now?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, sorry, I had it muted.
Yeah, I restarted my computer because I thought it was me. I couldn't figure out why. You couldn't hear me.
No, I just couldn't tell. So Discord has two volume bars, and one is for the dings when I get a new message, and the other one is for voice. But you can't tell when looking at the volume mixer which is which until someone is talking, and then I can see it visually.
Okay.
All right, so now I see it since he said okay, and I mute the other one. Okay, there we go. Done. Thanks for the help.
Hey!
Hey.
Oh, when you come back to the house, I've destroyed it quite a bit.
Uh-oh. Okay.
You know, remodeling. It'll be a mess before it looks better.
Right. I plan to monetize besides subscription, bigger backpack, temporary health boost, experience game. Okay, so there's no pay to win scheduled for this game. None that I know of at all, Thor. And I think they're very much against that. Would more backpack space in a subscription be pay to win? Not really, but I could see how that being considered an advantage, disadvantage. You know, the plot of land is a really big draw, and that's where the server resources come in for the most part, loading all of that stuff every time somebody walks by. So it's not just about your gameplay, it's about everybody else around you that encounters your stuff too. You know, what other perks would there be? I don't know. So they've been pretty tight-lipped about it. Need pack animals? 100%. You know what somebody said to me? In fact, I'll tell you who said it to me. Alexandra said it to me. She said she's been playing it. She's my business partner. And she said, this is really giving me UO vibes. If they had pack animals in here, that'd be awesome. That's a
I also
total...
think we should have, like, herb bags or something like that for all the foliage we need to get.
Well, that goes into the more space, and I don't know. I mean, it's like that gives us extra space, and it makes sense, but do we
But that's
become...
something you make. You know, it may not be easy to make.
No, it's something that gives you an advantage. It might be, you know, I don't know that adding more space is the right thing to do. And the reason I say that is because the more space you have to carry things, the more powerful you become. And if we're doing things, you know, differently in the Eve mindset, well then it has to have a counter. And so let's say you add an herb bag, but then because you're carrying the herb bag, it adds a fictitious weight to you. And because you have that extra weight, your stamina goes down quicker, and you're a little bit more sluggish in the thrust of your spear and stuff. So there has to be a balance. And so that's all I'm saying. I'm not against extra stuff like that, but I do want it to be very balanced. So if you want to be a tank that's going to go out collecting a whole bunch of stuff, and you fit yourself that you can't really do combat good, but you can sure as hell pick up a lot of stuff, then maybe that's good. Just don't want it to be both at the same time. And that's a continuation of kind of the Eve way of thinking, which they've proven, you know, kind of the value of that. So, yes, and so like Thor says, like an extended cargo hold takes a utility slot. Right. It reduces your ability to add other stuff to your ship, or that is the add to your ship, and it takes part of your fit. So, yeah. And so it keeps you from aligning as fast, keeps you from moving as fast, keeps you from, you know, there's a lot of stuff. All right, so I got that stuff. Now, oh, where's my home? I'm so far away, it doesn't even show up. Oh, I went the other direction. Here I was thinking I was headed towards home and hitting this camp on the way home. Nope. Okay. You would like a mount? There are mounts coming. Yes. I have heard... Well, okay, wait. Let me retract that. I've heard a lot of players say that they've said that mounts are coming. I haven't seen them say that. Let me preface that. Boca, do we need more dandelions? I'm in the dandelion area.
Absolutely.
Okay. So then I
These are
shall.
so hard to find.
Yep, I shall go by the dandelion area. Oh, but now these guys have respawned. Oh, well, I need lockets too, so. Ooh, heavy helm, level 9. Yeah, so I'm just trying to be careful not to put words in the mouths of the devs that. Oh, what happened? Why? How did I get disarmed? Is that a maneuver they can do? I got disarmed all of a sudden. Or maybe I just hit the wrong button. I don't know. That hurt a little bit. Yeah, I may have hit the button on accident. And that's kind of brutal because there's a cooldown whenever you equip the weapon before you can use the special, moves on it. So So I've been out here long enough that they're respawning. That's what's happening. All right. See if we can get up over to these areas where I found. Let's try to stream DRB. Mini bosses, yeah. We did, was it last week? Went out and got our butts kicked. Oh man, I wonder if these people built over the dandelion spots. So dandelions, they do spawn in many different places, but they are so hard to see that is that's what people are that's why they're so rare, because they're so hard to see. Man, these huge places up here. Now what's supposed to happen if somebody claims land over the top of a spawn, it's supposed to push it to the outside or to another location. So these places are huge. Is it true you're allowed to modify game files? I don't know. I haven't heard that, but I was wondering if there were log files in here at all that that could be read and stuff, so that you can start doing things like knowing when you sold items and how much you sold them for, and other things. So you know what? I think that if I remember right, it was down by this little tree down here. That's where I found the dandelions before. They're yellow and they are so small And they tend to hang out around rocks. Those daisies or dandelions? Those are daisies. So they look like daisies, but they're much smaller. There's sage. In real life, dandelion is easy to see. Yeah. I know. You find them everywhere in your yard, even when you don't want them. Alright, so I can tell you that I came up here a couple times now after finding them and wasn't able to find them again, even though I had marked the spot. And they were around, you know, one of the trees. But I wonder if a plantigo, that's something else that is in not big supply. But I want to fill up on all this stuff. Or should I? I don't know. Plantigo is used for the manufacturing of some stuff, and so is the dandelions. The dandelions are used with attunement. And these pocket watches or lockets that I have are used with tempering metal. No, I'll just pick up some of these rare things and then discard some stuff if I start to get too full. More daisies. Daisies I thought were hard to find. Nope. I'll tell you. The true hard to find is the dandelion.
You know, daisies are easy to find now.
Yeah. Can you name your characters offensive names in the game and make them look hideous? You can probably make them look hideous. I guess you go ahead and test out the offensive names there, Thor. I know that you know how to use offensive names effectively. Mm-hmm. Right. What is that? Is that more sage? Yeah. Sage is used for cooking. And food is your health in here. You'll notice my health is lower.
Welcome to
Stuff.
the
I have only one
Dragons.
food active now.
Zoldrek just followed.
Zoldrek, thank you for the follow. Welcome. And, oh, yeah, I accidentally... There we go. Test, hello. And Hobby, hello. Chan, hello. Does it have PvP? Yes, it does have PvP. I'm not in a PvP area. There are actual, like, PvP areas, and they, PvP areas have some of the resources that are only found there. More daisies. I suspect that, like, some of these spawns here, you know, in areas where I've found dandelions before, have been replaced by daisies, and there's one other plant that I forget what the name of it is, but it has, when you hover it, when it's still in the ground, that it is like a weed that weeds out other weeds. And so it just kind of gives me a little bit of a hint that maybe it's talking about actually displacing things like the dandelions. Feels kind of crazy how much I've searched for these things. And like, I'll spend some time out here searching for them and stuff, and then I'll come back with, you know, 7, maybe 10 of them. It's not very many. So periwinkle, this is what I think it replaces them sometimes. So I wonder if I pick the periwinkle, if dandelions will then pop up. But this says the weed to weed out other weeds. And when you have it in your pack, it has a different description. So I don't know, I kind of feel like maybe that's just a little clue. Not 100% sure, but that's what it kind of feels like. So, all right. Okay, so those of you watching on video, see you in the next episode.